In this video, we will prove that the set of real numbers between 0 and 1 has the same cardinality as all of the reals. Okay, so let's give a visual proof of why this is true. So if I think about all of the real numbers as being on this real number line, so on this real number line, this is a little bit surprising of a fact because, you know, the interval 0 to 1, it can fit in this real number line infinitely many times. I can fit in that interval of length 1 again and again and again. But somehow this problem says, well, they are actually going to have the same cardinality. So why is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the interval from 0 to 1 on my real number line. And then I'm going to take all the points on this line segment and translate them up to make this semicircle. So this endpoint where 0 is, I'll translate it up to that endpoint, and where 1 is, translate it up to this endpoint. Because it's an open interval, we don't include those endpoints. And to show that they have the same cardinality, I need to form a bijection between the two things, or a one-to-one correspondence. So I need some way to sort of associate each point on my semicircle with exactly one point on the real number line. And the way I do that is, let's draw the center of the semicircle, and we will just draw lines from the center through a point on the semicircle. And when we do that, it goes through exactly one point on the semicircle and exactly one point on my real number line. No matter how I draw this line, it goes through exactly one point on the semicircle and exactly one point on the real number line. And this forms a one-to-one correspondence between points on the semicircle, which are the points in the interval from 0 to 1, and the points on the real number line, which denote all of the reals. So that shows visually that they have the same cardinality. Okay. And this is actually one of my favorite proofs because I really like this visual argument. And yes, this shows that these two sets do in fact have the same cardinality.